Hey, Chelsea. Man, I don't know if you can hear me for the heater, but I'm trying to thaw my hands out. My hands hurting so bad. They are froze, just getting everything baited up and thrown out. Oh, man, they're killing me. 32 degrees, and my skipjack was froze on top of it, so I think I got frostbite on my thumb. I'm here early, though. Yeah, it was pretty good. Hey, Adam. Good to see y'all. I ain't got to see much of y'all lately. Yeah, I bet. Nah, I understand, buddy. I just hoping everything going okay. Man, I've been down here fooling with this bait and stuff, and my hand is froze right now. I wasn't gonna come down to about 8:30, but I decided to run on down here. Yeah, I know, Adam. Y'all just hang in there. Appreciate y'all being here this morning, though. Y'all check my numbers. I'm down to. Whoa, there it goes. Oh man, it came off. That thing was smoking. Oh. I gotta find out where I threw my biscuit now. Damn, I threw my sausage and biscuit down. Wasted it. Crap. Well, thank goodness I bought 2 sausages and biscuits. Man, that pole was going. I just got them out. My skipjack hadn't even had time to thaw out. They was froze when I put them on the hook. Whew. Man, I hate because I threw my biscuit away. That was a good fish there, y'all. Yeah, it was smoking at him. Still you in here? Hey, still you? Go back and watch the replay, buddy. I just lost a hog. UK Toxic Player, how you doing? That was on a big old chunk of bait. Had to either be a blue or a striper. Man, I can't believe I threw my biscuit away, though. Great having you, UK. I mean, I just got those poles put out. No, it's frozen skipjack at them. Those skipjacks I've been catching. Big old piece of cut bait. Hey, Steve, you still in here, buddy? I watched your videos, man. I really enjoyed them. Those videos should make Adam proud. Oh, yeah, my numbers. I checked them this morning, Chelsea. They're 288. I tell you, couple good strong days, man. We're gonna be right there on top of it. We got time to 500, y'all. Adam, I don't know if yours moved any or not. I'm trying to get Adams up there. Oh, that'd be awesome, Chelsea. Did you lose to? Dang, Adam. I thought I was helping you. Man, I like to get that fish in. uh, we're gonna get you up there, Adam. Mike Humphrey. How you doing, buddy? Man, I just lost a good one. If you go back about 7, 8 minutes in the first of the start of the stream, I had one smoking. I had me a hearty sausage biscuit, just started eating it. I threw my dang biscuit away. But it was smoking that right ride, man. Evidently, I didn't get enough hook in them. I mean, I just got set up. My skipjack, I'm using frozen skipjacks. My hands was frozen off. The skipjack didn't even have time to thaw out good yet. It was the first 7 or 8 minutes of the stream. The left one. All three of them's got the same bait, though. They got big old hunk of skipjack on them. Water's way up after all that rain. But it was either a big blue or a big striper. Yeah, I hope so. I hope it's more than it out there. Yeah, it does, but they're going to start pulling that water, so always hurts when they're pulling water. But man, I was glad to see that hit. You don't want to miss hits like that, man. That's a heartbreaker. But yeah, my hands was killing me, man. I just got the rods baited. I was in here, had the heater going, trying to thaw my hands out, and that thing took off, man. I started out, I just threw my sausage and biscuit, and it had crap all over it. I had to throw it away. Mike, are you already at your duck hunt, buddy? We're 32 degrees right now. Oh, I thought sure it had itself hooked, man. Well, it was working on that rod. I felt it for a few seconds, and I felt him when he came off. That's great, Mike. Y'all got a cabin or something? I gotta get my battery charger hooked up in this thing. Got 6 people in the room, 4 thumbs up. But yeah, Stelia, I really enjoyed your videos, man. Adam, have you got to see Stelia's videos? Hey, I began to think tough when my hands was froze by the time I got all my rods baited up. I was thinking I was such an idiot. It would have been all worth it for that fish. Anthony, how you doing, buddy? 5 thumbs up, 6 people in the room, y'all. We need one of those monster streams today, Chelsea, to really work on these minutes. Oh, I know, Steve. You just get you a stand and everything, man, would work good on that phone and stuff. Oh, I know what you mean, Anthony. When I duck there, Mike. Some old go some geese. Everything's starting to come alive. Appreciate it, Anthony. Chelsea, what's wrong with you and Chrissy can't share anything anymore? That's unreal. Like Chrissy said, it must be because of your Android phone. Killdeer. Got my coffee in my hand, man. Had a biscuit and I threw it down in the floor. That's bad. Timber Hill, great to see you back. She'll be here next Saturday, y'all. Gonna get coffee refill. She'll be born on my birthday. Mark it on the calendar. It's done. 26 minutes. If you go back watch the first 7, 8 minutes, I missed a good one. That's the reason I threw my biscuit away. It was smoking it, man. I threw the door open and threw my biscuit and got me all upset. Great having Timber Hill back. Timber Hill got in here 4:30 this morning with me, had some coffee. Yeah, I can still run. Hey, I forget about my age when I see one of those rods smoking. Until I lose it, then it comes back to my mind about my age. 62 next Saturday. That's right, Chelsea. See that rod bending, man? It turns me back into a kid again. That's right, Killdeer. Bird must have hit my line now. I didn't see, but it had to be what it was. I thought that pole was gone then. I don't know how he hit that line and didn't hit the other ones, huh? Yeah, I don't see how he kept from getting in the other one, especially at one to the left. Like I say, it's 32 degrees. Got 7 people in the room, 6 thumbs up. Yeah. 31. Man, they kids had a hard time last night. That wind was blowing 20 miles an hour and it was turning off cold. And no, you're fine, Killdeer. Another big flock of geese. They got a freeze advisory out till 9 o'clock, but bridges freezing over, fog freezing. Dang, that's good, Mike. Oh, Timber Hill had to call out of work this morning. The storm, she got out and got trees blowed over in her driveway. Yeah, we had our first frost. Appreciate it, Anthony. It feels cold to me, man. All these blood thinners and everything, 32 degrees. After all this warmth, it's hard to get used to. I hope Chrissy's okay. They had tornado warnings last night, too. On midday. That's the kind of snows I like, man. Come and go. Kim, how you doing? Happening is November the 8th. It's just gonna miss Anthony by one day, the baby being born. Yeah, that's a bad start. See that duck right there, Mike, swimming across? Old mallard. That's fine, Adam. Trent, how you doing? Great seeing you, buddy. That's fine, Anthony. I appreciate all y'all. Appreciate it, Kim. We got 10 thumbs up, 9 people in the room. Trent, thanks for stopping by. Carver Outdoor. Hey, go back and watch the first 7, 8 minutes. I know I'm nuts, but I threw my biscuit away. They were still asleep when I left the house. Yeah, it was cold. Tonight's their last regular season football game. Playoff starts next week. If they win tonight, they win the district. Yeah, I just see it, Kim. Yeah, he's a stranger, Anthony. I'm beginning not to recognize him. Think that right rod just got a hit again. Thought I seen it move. Hey, Kim, appreciate you. Have a safe day. Yeah, football's going on. Coming in the final stages. Like I say, Carver, when you get off, watch that first 7-8 minutes of the video. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, when I seen it, I just took off and threw my biscuit down. I can't believe I did that. It was tasting good. Six people in the room, 10 thumbs up, y'all. I know, Anthony. Man, I thought for sure I had that one. 11 thumbs up, y'all. We got a good start on this stream. That's fine. Hate that she's having trouble. Carver, if you still on there, you got a pretty good frost on your window this morning. There goes Mike's duck again. Wish that old fish turn around and come back, man. The way it was going, it was headed to China. If you go back the first 7-8 minutes of the video, team, I lost a good one. Lost my sausage and biscuit in the middle of it. That one there's acting like a dink or a flathead. And it's cold out there. Keep picking on that right reel. Rattle Trap, how you doing, buddy? Rob, great seeing you back, Rob. Y'all got 11 thumbs up, 7 people in the room. Twelve thumbs up. $32 here, coin collector. Great seeing you, coin collector. If I miss any of y'all, it just pops up on the screen for about 3 seconds and goes away, so I apologize. That's good, Mike. $25 in Chicago. Tom's on his way up there, Rob. $13 to the gallon. I used to years ago had a '68 Roadrunner, and that thing wouldn't get but 8 miles to a gallon, Mike. But I'd give anything to have that car back again. Oh man, I'd love to have it back. That thing, about every time you drive past a gas station, it would belch. 73 Cutlass. That Roadrunner was my first one, and I had a '68 Camaro. I've had so many cars, man. It's my boys can't believe it, but man, these two cars was cheap. I've had a ton of '63s and '64 Impalas. '77 Trans Am. '70 GTO. That Roadrunner was $800, Mike. Pitbull, how you doing, buddy? Great seeing you. Yeah, Eldorado. Boy, Timber Hill, I'd love to have that right now. Buick LeSabre, I had a '67 or '68, maybe it was '69 Buick LeSabre. Somewhere's right around that. Same body style of the Chevelles back in. Yeah, it's crazy, Mike. Like I say, man, it was cheaper to just go buy another car when they broke down back in than it was to fix one. I had a '63 Impala, man, SS. Then I had a '63 Impala, what had power windows, cruise control, and everything on it. And I used to hate those cars back when I was young, and now I'd give anything to have them back. Doing good, Pitbull. Hope you are. But back in, I was almost ashamed driving them around and everything. My dad would go get me those 63s. But man, you don't see them nowheres anymore. But you could go pick one up for $300 or $400, and some of them I'd go put me an old Earl Shire paint job on them. 29.95 paint jobs. I'd take the cars and sand them and everything, get them ready and have them painted, and they turn out pretty good. Oh, you could, man. The trunks was unreal. I used to put people in there and slip them into the drive-ins and everything. Then had a 73 Duster with a hatchback and a 73, might have been a 72 Dodge Demon. I'd love to have those cars right now. Had those slant six in them. That was the thing, man, and hang out at the drive-ins on Friday and Saturday nights. Oh yeah, my old 8 tracks, Eagles and David Bowie and Eric Clapton. I don't know if any's around anymore, Rob. Man, I'd love to go back in those days right now. If I could go back just for one day, one Friday night, we would cruise over at the Shoney's. It was a big shopping center, man. We'd cruise all around there. It was like American Graffiti back then. Tamina, how you doing? Great seeing you again. Yeah, man, I won't never forget the 8-track taste when cassette came out. Boy, we thought we was in hog heaven. Yeah, I'm glad you did too, Tamina. Appreciate you. I got 12 thumbs up, 8 people in the room. I still love watching the 70s show because it takes me back to those times, man. Had it made and didn't know it. And it was better back then, man. The only thing, think what we would have done if we had cell phones back in to stayed in contact with people and everything, man. Hey, I remember a quarter a gallon, man. I remember when the gas war was going on. It was here early, Rob, and I missed it. Yeah, even then it was Tamina. But man, the 70s. Mm. Like I say, if I could just go back one Friday and Saturday night. I was born 57. Biggest worries I had back then, the only worries really, was worried about going to have to go to Vietnam. I'd be in trouble, Mike. You got that right. I wouldn't be sitting here fishing now. Rob in 69. My sister was born in 68. Mike 68. Like I say, man, you didn't worry about all the crap what's going on now and the meanness and everything. But man, you didn't worry about all this. Now I sit down here fishing and I have to keep an eye out behind my back and everything. You didn't worry about all that crap back then. But you anymore, you got to watch anybody coming up close to you or anything. That's what I keep trying to preach to my boys and stuff. Yeah, that's right, Mike. That and the cigarettes. We wasted so many packs of cigarettes, man. We'd buy a pack, get our change together, buy a pack, and we'd smoke a couple out of the pack, hide them outside, and next day we'd get out there to smoke one, and the dew had run them overnight. We'd have to go slip in Mom's pocketbook and stuff again. Oh man, you'd play outside and wouldn't come in 9, 10 o'clock at night. Go hang out at the skating rink. Fishing with Slip, buddy. How you doing? Ah, 32 degrees still. By themselves now. That little girl in Alabama, 7 years old, came up missing last week or 2 weeks ago. They found her in a dumpster. They got them on video. Guy walking up talking to them, and when he walks off, he must have said something because the little kids followed him out of the view of the camera. And that's the last they seen of her. Oh yeah, man. We'd go out. My grandfather take us out. We'd set up right on a riverbank by a big old bridge or something. Just set up and camp out there, stay all night, and didn't worry about nothing, man. Man, I love talking about those days, but man, I do miss them. You sit out under a big old dogwood tree, go over there, and my grandfather'd be sitting under it and working on his trot lines. Yeah, you got to worry broad daylight. You got to worry about stopping getting gas or anything, man. I don't worry for myself, but I worry about my boys and all of them getting out and everything. That's right, Tamina. Like I say, it's all said to be this way, so. You know, I was about to give up on everything till I got on this YouTube and got to seeing there's still a lot of great people out there. Yeah, we did, Mark. And all of y'all have put a lot more faith back in me. I just didn't think it was friends around anymore like y'all and everything. I always would go live in my dreamlands and watch Andy Griffin and Ozzie and Harriet and Leave It to Beaver. I love all those old shows, man. Oh, awesome people, Tamina. Like I say, it puts a lot of hope back in your life. Oh, yeah. I mean, you get out and go, your parents drop you off at the fair or anything. You could spend the night at the fair, nothing to worry about. Man, I can never get burnt out on Andy Griffin. Which even Seinfeld, I love Seinfeld. That's another one of my favorites. But I'll never get burnt out on those shows. But I don't know why it's so much crazy people and hate in the world anymore, man. Yeah, John Wayne. And see that back then we growed up having toy guns and everything under the tree for Christmas and everything. And that didn't cause us to be mean back then. Oh yeah, Green Acres, man. I love Green Acres. But they try blaming it now if a kid gets any kind of toys like that. What it is when they stop uh, letting people discipline their kids and stuff, and a lot of people don't care. They just want their kids out of their hair, still spending time with them and raising them right. That's the problem. Yeah, it was just a bite. Hey, me and my best friend in the 7th grade, man, we got in a fight with each other in band class, and they took us to the office and everything. And by the time we was done in the office, before even the principal came in, we were laughing at each other and right back friends again. We both got suspended. Then I lost him in a car wreck when we was turned 18, man. But we had a fence cut in our backyards. We had big old yards back in. We spent the night with each other, and we had holes cut in the fence where we could ride the motorbikes to each other's house, dirt bikes and stuff. Y'all, I don't care if they take the guns away or what. They'll. It's still going to happen with knives. It's going to happen with bats, clubs, sticks, or anything. They're going to find a way because they're just going to be mean no matter what. But I gotta say, it is a few incidents where the cops is doing things they shouldn't be doing. I hate to have their job, but it's still some bad cops in the business with itchy fingers. That lady got shot a few weeks ago inside her own house. Cop shot her through the window, man. But I don't understand people, and I never will. People just need to be gathered up and made to go stay on a dang island somewheres and slow down and think about things, man. That's right, Mike. Yeah. I don't know. It still bothers me just to get thinking about it and get on the subject and everything. That's the thing about fishing, man. I can come back here and go back in my peace mode, and it takes me back to the good old days when I'm sitting out there at night by myself and everything. I just go through a lot of memories and stuff. Yeah, same thing about hunting, Mike. If I could still get out and hunt, I'd be sitting in the woods right now in a holler and watching this fog grow down the holler. Hunting would do the same thing for me. I could sit here all night fishing or sit there and hunt all day and not see a thing, man. I'd still walk away with peace of mind. It'd be great, Mike. I hope you do. Like I say, Tamina, they're all ain't bad, but believe me, it's the bad ones what gives everything a bad name and everything. Hot sauce junkie Tim, how you doing? 32 degrees. I need some hot sauce. 23 with snow. Wow. Yeah, Mike, that's the thing, man. Live in a little small town. Like I say, that's what I always dreamed about. I need some peppers. I'm alright now. I was about froze getting the bait on my rods and everything. My hand was hurting so bad. I got 8 people in the room, 16 thumbs up. Yeah, it'll warm you up. Then I had to die with heartburn. Oh, I know, Tamina. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, I know, Tamina. Like I say, it's just that day and time, man. Yeah, I don't want none of that snow, man. Figured Chrissy'd be in here by now. 17 thumbs up, y'all. That's awesome. Yeah, hot sauce. That's me. We got our first freeze overnight. Yeah, probably. She gets around on YouTube, that's for sure, hot sauce. I call her a two-timer. uh, yeah, I do too, hot sauce. I've been trying to work on hard getting my numbers, man, and after that, I hope I can start getting on everybody else. And I just been working hard, going at my hours. But this morning I checked, I'm 282 hours away from my 4,000. Hey, it works you to death, man. That's great, Mike. We got to get you up there, buddy. Yeah, I know, hot sauce. And like I say, I've been neglecting a lot of y'all and everything, but I've just been working hard at this, and I hope to get back on track after like I say, it just works you to death, man. You got to stay on top of it. But it's been going good. I'm just trying to get there because you hear rumors of all the changes and stuff, and you want to get there before it happens. It's a big celebration, Mike, before you know it, man. That first 100, man, then you'll catch on and get the fever, man. Tom, I first met Tom, he had 48, and we got him up to 500 yesterday. But it blows me away. I don't know how long you've been on here, Hot Sauce, how long you've been doing it. But it blows me away to be where I'm at in just 6 months' time. But man, the great friends and everybody you meet, what blows you away. Reap what you sow. How you doing, buddy? Great seeing you, man. Like I say, it's a lot of work, but man, it's worth it. Hagen, how you doing? Appreciate y'all, man. I got 19 thumbs up and 8 people in the room. Man, if you go back to the first 7, 8 minutes of the start of the video, Hagen, I had a good one on, and man, it was wearing my rod out, and I was just starting to just got them baited out, just started eating me a Hardee's sausage and biscuit. And that thing took off, man. I threw my biscuit down, ruined my biscuit, got out there and had it on just for a second, and it came off. It was smoking that reel, though. It was either a good blue or a striper. Then after that, I've had a couple dink bites. Yeah, I mean, that was the first 8 minutes, man. At times it happens like that. Still dark. Appreciate it, Timber Hill. Timber Hill got up this morning, had to call out of work. She had trees blowed over in her driveway. But man, Mike and all of us been sitting here reliving the '70s and everything, y'all. Going back in time. We hadn't made it to the food kick yet. We're just in the back in time right now. Reap what you sow. That's another awesome guy, man. Him and Fishing with Slip, Mike Humphrey, they all helped me, man, get where I'm at. Yeah, we had trees blow down around us too. And man, it was some strong winds yesterday. 19 thumbs up, y'all. One more to 20. I know it was windy and cold, but they still get out, man. That's unreal, Mike, getting up in 50s where you getting 2 inches of snow yesterday morning. It's hard to let them go, ain't it, Timber Hill? Yeah. Sanchez, how you doing? Appreciate you. We got 19 thumbs up, y'all. One more to 20. Got 9 in the room. It's hard to give those dogs up, ain't it? You get so attached to them. I know we used to have puppies, man. It'd kill you by the time you got time to wing them and give them away and stuff. Have you really, Mike? Wow. Uh, yeah, it's tough, Mike. That's just like right now, Bailey, my little Bailey. It ain't enough money out there to take her from me. And she ain't no big hunter or nothing, but she's just my baby. My goodness, Mike. I might have to say goodbye, Catfish Bailey. Wow. Oh, I know you do. But man, I can't believe anybody pay that kind of money for a dog. There, we got 20 thumbs up, y'all. 8 people in the room. I hope those skipjacks come in here in the morning. I'd like to get me a few more. That's crazy, Mike. Man, it's Shad working the bank. I probably could even throw my cast net this morning. Mine's a rescue from Texas, y'all. She's a part Chihuahua and part Dotson. And it gives me chills to think about if nobody took that dog because she's one of the smartest little things, man. And she had 4 or 5 brothers and sisters. I hope they all got good homes too, boy. That's the thing about it. It's a lot of great dogs out in the rescues. They just get a chance. 6 years old. Yeah, they're putting a couple boats in here, so I'm fishing by a boat ramp. 22 thumbs up. Yeah, sun's trying to come up. Burn some of this fog off. It's supposed to get to 50 today. Mike, appreciate you, buddy. It's been fun hanging out with you. Appreciate it, Timber Hill. I'll just be sitting around working on my watch time, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm hoping to cut that thing by morning into the 100s and something. I get up and seen 282 this morning. That got me pumped up. $22 people in the room, 9 people in the room, 22 thumbs up, y'all. Wished I had my sausage and biscuit I threw away this morning. Man, I used to get out, run, put the boats out in this crap and everything, but man, I don't think I could do it anymore. Especially all this blood thinner I'm on and everything. I don't understand. He just shot that boat off in the water. Nobody in it, and the trolling motor, the trolling motor must have something they can make it let down. Remote control, I guess. Hope it don't float over my lines before he does it. Bradley, how you doing, buddy? Come on, man, get your boat out of the way. Stand over here talking and just leave his boat floating around out there. We should float on to Alaska. Big gust of wind. $26 thumbs up. That's awesome. It's 32 degrees here. We had all the wind and rain last night. Water's way up. $27 thumbs up. Man, we're going to hit that 30 here pretty quick. Yeah, I know, Tamina. It just gripes me, man. Nobody's got no more respect than that. Man, I always try treating people the way you want to be treated, but I have them come out here and throw over top your line and everything. It just gripes me. Steal you, buddy. It just ain't no respect in the world anymore. Like I say, I wish it'd float away. Yeah, we're still standing on 32 degrees. It's none. You walk into any store, and Christmas time it's got even worse. Used to, man. People's got no respect. And I don't know. I know one thing, if I acted like that when I was growing up around my grandparents or my dad or anybody, you would have got popped in the mouth quick. I'm about to 9 millimeter it. See how well it floats. Man, I growing up and everything, I bass fish. I had a nice bass boat. Still got a nice bass boat, just don't use it. But man, I used to fish 5, 6 nights a week, but I still had courtesy to the people fishing on the banks and everything, and I had courtesy with anybody. If they're fishing a spot out there in a boat, I ain't gonna come in and crowd them out off their spot. There's too many other places I can fish. If they can just catch fish in that one spot, they need to go back to school. But they just think they're big because they got those 20, $30,000 boats, and remote controls and everything. Nah, he's jumping in another boat over here with another guy now. I guess this guy's going to drop him off. Too lazy to use a rope. Friggin', I ain't gonna say nothing. No, it ain't worth me getting my blood pressure up over. I wish the other guy's boat wouldn't start that way. He had no way out there. Now watch him. He's gonna let this one just float right over top of me. Ain't got enough respect to pull it out of the way. Now we got one sitting in the driveway, covered up. Ain't used it in over 2 years. I've had a lot of fun with it and everything, but it's too hard work. May get out and go out by myself in it and everything, and the boys all stay so busy anymore. I'd love to have a stick of dynamite in that one right there and let it go off where he can sit back and watch it. Man, I was sitting here one night, y'all, and I had Colt. Colt was younger, and I had a boat come right on top of us out there, and it embarrasses my boys and everything because used to, man, I didn't take things as easy as I do now. But it couldn't have been on video. And it was two of them in the boat, and I was begging them to come in. They was hollering back, but they wouldn't bring the boat into the shore. But I'm a lot calmer than I used to be, man. I used to blow up big time. But I always, like I say, man, I always treat people the way I want to be treated. Have respect for everybody. Yeah, I wish it'd sink. They got to put all their big stuff on it. The idiots, I don't understand it anymore, man. They're spending much on boats what you go buy a house for, just about. And I know slip, fishing with slip, all of y'all, man. I've caught more fish out of a John boat than I ever caught out of my bass boats and everything. Because I didn't worry about getting in there and getting them scratched and everything. They're out there comparing each other's trolling motors. That's right, man. I promise you, you'll catch more fish than they do in the long run. Those type guys, they're the ones who wants to talk more about fishing than get out and actually do it and show their toys off and everything. A lot of these boys couldn't catch a fish if you put them out there without their graphs and everything now. That's runt fishing tournaments thing. If you're going to go out and see what you're catching, that's ridiculous. Yeah, you'd be on your spot by now, Slip. They're wasting daylight. They're just wanting to compare the boats and everything. Now this one idiot's coming back in. Already have a couple fish in the boat by the time you kill that much time. I hope they watch my video tonight. And he won't tie off to the dock now. He's got to use his little anchor he gave $1,800 for in the back. Yeah. They got those little anchor rods they put on the back of them now. It costs like $1,800. And you got to be, what, within 6 foot of water or so for them to hold or something. But they want it to look good and have them on the back of the boat. Half of them you see never using them. He forgot his life jacket. Come on, fish, I need a run. 27 thumbs up, 5 people in the room. I've lost some of my people. We skipjack come in, at least I can get out there, and which I don't need to get out there. No need rushing it. And I'm halfway tempted to move my rods over to the other spot. This boat ramp probably gonna get active this morning. Six people in the room, 27 thumbs up. That's fine, Tamina. Appreciate it. You watch him. He's on the phone, and he's gonna float right back over me again. Yeah. Didn't know you was still here, Adam. Have you, Adam? I didn't know that, buddy. That's fine, Adam. I ain't never seen anybody unorganized as this guy is. I'd had all that crap straight before I ever put the boat in the water. He's got way too much motor on it. Oh, believe me, Adam, it gets tempting, and in my days I would have. It ain't worth me giving myself a heart attack over. I had to get on one last week. Then I had to get on one the week before. One last week, he came over there and casted right over top of me. And another one, guy in a boat a couple weeks ago. He seen me sitting there. He's coming right on top of me. I had to scream at him. I got rods out here if you can't see them. Oh, you fishing? No, I'm target practicing. They ain't got nothing. Like I say, been there, done that, still could do that. He'll go out there and fish all day and probably won't catch a fish. Couldn't pick nothing up on the graph. He went back to the left over here, up in a creek. And now another one comes rolling in. Oh, wow. Like I say, I should have been fishing down there on another spot. I just wanted to try it here this morning, and it almost paid off. Hey, we used to do it, man. We used to get out striper fishing and everything, bunch of buddies and everything. We'd be in those stripers in the jump and everything. These boats would come trying to come in on top of us. And if the boat ever come in, they'd run the fish off when they're in the jumps. Man, everybody get to firing those topwater baits and lead weights at them and everything. We had one guy, we called him Tommy Machine Gun, and his name was Tommy. We always knowed his name, but he went to his dang truck and got a gun out shooting up in the air one day when they was out there. And after that, everybody nicknamed him Tommy Machine Gun. He got arrested for it. We'll never forget that. He lived out of his truck and everything, and he just hung out at the lake all the time. Oh, Tommy the Machine Gun. Tommy Machine Gun. I don't think he was all there. And like I say, Adam, it's all about respect, man. That's the only thing bothers me is people not showing respect. Do what you want to do, but respect people when you're around them, man. Y'all, I'm gonna get out. I think I will ease these rods in, move it down here to the little deeper spot down here. I might reel them in, carry them down there, then drive my car down there to it. Because that spot, it might be pretty good. After getting that run and that little dink bite earlier. Man, I could catch some catfish off this thing here. Yeah, it's fine. Like I say, I'd like to get down there and get in a little bit deeper water right now. Trying to get with this sun won't affect me too bad where I can read, and this sun's coming right in. What's a pretty place, but this sun is going to kill me right now. It's coming, no matter what direction I get in, it's getting in on my camera. And it's going to be like that till the sun gets on up in there. Camera's gone off. I had a good run when I first got here this morning, and I lost it.
Were you parked down here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went up to Cedar Creek, but I didn't do any good.
Really?
Yeah. What about skipjacks? Have you seen any of them?
I've been catching them all this past week. I've been catching some big ones.
Where at?
Down there at the turnaround.
Turnaround? Have you tried up at Cedar Creek?
I went up there one day and caught some small ones.
I hadn't really seen any run, you know.
Most of them I've been catching's been late in the day.
Okay.
I ain't never really caught any in the morning.
Okay, after it warms up a little bit.
Yeah.
I caught a bass yesterday, fished in that rain up there. You know where you follow that fence line and crawl over that brush.
Yeah.
But it wasn't all that great.
Really?
Great. But I'm gonna try down here for a minute. But I ain't forgot you on.
Hey, it's no rush, John.
Okay. All right.
You still can't see nothing? Adam, you there, buddy? I know it's what they was complaining about the other day, and I know what it is now. I tilted my camera to try getting I rotated the phone to try adjusting my light. Rotation is like rotate device back. Still see nothing? I bet you I'm going to have to sign off and get back on here then. But, yeah, I'm going to do a part 2 then, buddy. I'm going to sign off and get back on it. Sorry about that. But that's what it does. It when I turn and rotate the phone, it makes it do that. All right, I'll restart it, buddy.